children's neighbors during Christmas.
Little Christmas trees, Charity.
Where? Oh yeah.
There's one of them singing.
Where? Oh, it is. Charity, do you see it singing? The lips? Over here, Charity. No, this way, Charity. Look, no, this way. Over here. Look. You see it? Right there. The little green Christmas tree, Charity.
I think I'll make her come out of COOKI.
Do you see the green Christmas trees, Charity? You see the red circle? Ooh. Do you see it? Right there, Charity. You see it? Okay, now you see it. Yes. It's singing. There's 4 Christmas trees and they're singing. Do you see it, Charity? Okay, good.
Never seen that before.
Yeah, that is very interesting. It's your girl, Oren. Oren, you're
Huh?
you're okay. Mariah?
She didn't nick so bad.
What?
She didn't nick so bad.
She did what?
She didn't nick bad.
Well, you have to hold that. You hold that against her, Oren? How long ago was that? And we don't know what happened.
They had 2 children.
Yeah, they're twins. So technically. There you go. There you go, Oren. What do you have, Oren? Let me see. What's your cookie? It's a tree. It's a tree. Yeah, there's a helicopter going right around. And Santa. You don't see Santa? There's Santa, he's fishing. And there's a little Santa right there. Right there. Okay. Right there, Oren. There's a little Santa right there waving. Hi, Oren. Merry Christmas. Wait, Merry Christmas, Oren. Merry Christmas, Oren. Oh, wow. There'll be music. Let's see, 97.7. Okay, wait a minute. We'll turn it on. A moment. I wonder, it's the same song. I wonder if people. Wow! Christmas.
Turn back around.
Oh, okay. You ready for the cookies? You like the music, Charity? What is the song again?
Carol of the Bells. Bulgarian waltz or something.
The lights are moving, yes.
Hold on, so the people behind us can see.
There's Santa and snowmen. Right there. Our Christmas gift to you from Lights on Luna. What reindeer?
Right here in the right corner.
Oh.
The bear.
I guess he's crazy. You know, too slow to be with the beat.
I feel you.
We talked about this. What were those instruments? They're guitars.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like it's electric.
What's the next song?
Is there another song? I don't know. Santa. Is Santa talking? Santa is talking.
It doesn't end that way. Wow!
It's a toy soldier. Or nutcracker. There we go, nutcracker.
Whoa!
Oh, that elf's being silly with the presents.
Wow! So it's eating snowflakes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, reindeer. Merry Christmas. And their tongue is on the... No, what movie? Oh, his tongue stuck on there? Yes, I see.
Whoa, wow, whoa! I feel like they got this one going backwards. You know, it's like a Santa Claus kicking the ball or whatever, but it's going the wrong way.
What do you mean it's going the wrong way? He's catching it. It's an elephant and a unicorn. Shody, you like that unicorn?
There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near.
What are these, Oren? Reindeer. Look at Santa. Candy canes. It's a penguin. Penguin. fishing.
So like I feel like this spot right here is a good picture backdrop.
Yes, Snowman. He has a guitar. Go, Santa. Santa's playing guitar. The elves on the drums and the reindeer singing. Yes. Oh no, his leg broken, so they take him to the hospital. And there's Santa. Bye. Bye, Judy. Bye, Orange. Merry Christmas. Do you like seeing those lights? Yes. Yay. All right, so a common statement or argument or whatever you want to call it for buying a house while in debt is that the mortgage could be, or most likely would be, less than what you're paying in rent, especially in certain areas, like certain locations around the country. And in our case, that probably would be true. Like we could buy a house tomorrow and mortgage would probably be less than what we're paying for in rent. But we aren't doing that. We've decided to clean up our student loans first and then buy a house. And what would you say is the reason for choosing rent over lower mortgage?
Because when you're renting somewhere, there are certain laws that go with the livability of the home. You have to have certain things that are upkept in your home as a renter. You have to have, they have enclosed walls. They have to have windows. If the window breaks, you got to fix it. If the ceiling breaks in, you have to fix it. All these have high level costs, and you should actually save. If you have a home, you need to be saving up for, or have some kind of fund for repairs. And that fund could be used towards debt. If you were just renting, that's already, your landlord has that responsibility rather than yourself. So you can be using that money that would have been going towards repairs if you had a home, use it towards that.
Yeah. So just basically, like, it slows you down. It's kind of like you're using, like, even if you were to save money to have like a home repair fund, that's money that can be going towards debt, but it's not. You have to keep it for the fund, and then you have to, hustle up more money to pay down the extra in debt. We kind of learned that when we bought a car this year, like the 13, really it was like 14,000 when you round it up, plus the interest and all that stuff. That 14,000, that could have gone to debt, but it went, or it could have went to our student loan debt, but it went to the car, and now that's time wasted. So it's a timing thing, right? Mm-hmm. It's like you're wasting time, and it's just also a resource thing, like resource as in the money, like you're putting money elsewhere. It's like, from a strategic military standpoint, you're divided, like you're spread too thin. It's like you're not attacking the target directly with all this force and stuff. So, and that's hard. Like, it's hard to accept because, like where we live now, like apartment living, it's just not fun. Especially when you're, in your 30s, or, you're at a stage of life where you're expected to have a house, and, most of your peers do. And then when you have a family, you're, need more space. Like, so it's hard to accept that, but it's something we're committing to now. Like, we're not going back and forth. There was a time when we were kind of going back and forth about it. So yeah, so that's thing one. And then, so then the other two reasons why, let's see. Yeah, that it could be going towards debt. And then we said, like, just the wisdom that there could even be more reasons why we shouldn't buy a house right now. We just don't know. Like, we're following the advice from people who are wiser, richer than us. So, yeah, that's kind of what we talked about last night.
Can we drop the name or no?
Oh, what? Yeah, Dave Ramsey.
Yeah, I mean, Dave Ramsey. Yeah, you get a house afterward, unless you're just finding out about him and you already have a home. You know, he'll be like, okay, well, you know, you can't get out of that. You know, just go ahead and, you know, I mean, like Dave Ramsey's like, oh, if you have a car, sell it. That's, I guess, quick and easy. But I never hear him say, hey, sell the home. I've heard him actually. I think I actually have heard him say, try to sell a home or whatever.
If it's like an extreme situation, he said, I think it's unless you're trying to avoid foreclosure or bankruptcy, like, don't, you know, sell your home. But yeah, so then that's the third reason too. Like, that kind of leads into like the third, like, top 3 reasons why we're not buying a home. We're going to rent until we're done with these student loans. At least I told Warren, and at least until we're maybe within like $5,000 within being done.
Yeah, like something doable.
But yeah, the third reason is just the difficulty in moving. Like, after, if you buy a house, you know, you're locked in. Like, there's no getting out, really.
That's another thing that Dave says as well. You know, there's a level of difficulty when you're buying a home. You know, you are anchored. You know, you should expect to be anchored because of the amount of time it takes to sell the home. One, either yourself, or two, with a realtor. Are you going to pay that realtor? How much are you going to give them as a percentage of your home? You know, yeah, your home will increase in value over time, but, you know, it's time and money to wait and find someone who's going to buy your home, depending on the area, your location, you know, how upkept your home is. Do you need to do some repairs before you sell it? You know, and then going into wherever you're going to be moving to. Are you downsizing? Are you moving back to an apartment? That might be easier, but, you know, if you're moving to another home, that's, you know, whoever you're buying it from has that same process. You know, everybody's waiting to close, and you could find yourself living in a hotel for maybe a month or a week, or, you know, however long that gap is before you can even move in. So.
Right. Yeah. And we're not at a place yet to where we know for sure where we kind of want to, I guess, lay down roots and, you know, want to be near family, you know, want a good area, want something we can afford, and all that takes time to research and to, you know, put money into. And it's like, we got to go all in on this debt. Like, the whole, you know, dividing up your focus, like, we've done that way too long. Like, we've decided we just need to focus, like, laser in, like, you know, attack it, like, kind of how Dave says with the gazelle intensity. So that's what we're doing. You know, I don't want to be that person who says, you know, well, you should do it too, but I do want to just share this different perspective, because it seems like there's a lot of, you know, push towards, you know, buying a house, and it's like, well, here's another perspective, here's something else to consider. And, you know, mind you, we're doing this, I mean, not saying the area where we live in is unsafe, you know, no gang activity or anything like that, but and in that case, you know, I would say, you know, to consider that, especially if you have a family. But there are, you know, uncomfortable situations with living, you know, in an apartment. Like, it's not fun, and, you know, you have to decide kind of what you want to deal with, what you can deal with. And, yeah, you know, we've thought about, you know, like, renting a house, you know, that's also possible, but we have to consider just where we live at, and being close to, like, being close to his work, you know, and you know, we're also trying to, you know, do some other things, so yeah, location plays a part. But But yeah, so how do you feel about our decision? Like, we, you know, decided just to.
I mean, I feel at ease with it because not just because it's our decision that we made, but because we're following what Dave shared, and it's a really big thing that he shared to do. So I'm okay with it.
Oh, we talking about it's a big thing Dave said?
Yeah, like to not buy a home before you get out of debt. I'm at ease with it because there's other people who are backing it. It's not just us making the decision with our own points and stuff. There are people, like you said earlier, who have more money than us, more wealthy, who follow this plan, and it worked.
Yeah. So that's it. That's what we're doing. And if you have any questions or any advice, definitely would enjoy to hear, or any like success stories. That would be awesome to hear, like other people have maybe done the same. So.
Bye.